Hello everyone and welcome back to the Spiegel Mom Scraps channel. It's Caitlin here with another process video. Don't forget to use my code Caitlin15 for 15% off your next order. Today I'm diving into the dog days of summer and I'm using two sequin mixes. I mainly use hashtag boys mom life. I think it went by too fast for me to even read it, but it's one of the new releases from Spiegel Mom Scraps. If you haven't reached or looked at all of those yet, you definitely have to go check out the shop, which I'll have linked down below, including all of the items I'm using today. I'm featuring a couple of different papers. I'm starting off with a cardstock background of this bright royal blue color, and then I have the diagonal stripe paper here, which is from Basic Gray's Fact collection. So those are the ones I'm going to use today. I also am going to use a couple of scrap papers from the Simple Stories Life in Color collection, which is one of my favorite collections I ever picked up from Tuesday Morning. If you notice, this diagonal striped background has thinner lines and they get thicker. So one side has more blue and the other side has more of the cream color. So I put the darker or the larger cream section towards the bottom right because that's where I wanted to put my photo, and I felt like that side of the paper had the most weight, and I wanted to make sure that the heavy side was with the other heavy side, if you know what I mean. Now I'm cutting one of the cut-aparts out from that same Life in Color collection, and I don't end up using this XOX11. I found a better one with a little camera on it, and I make an embellishment cluster out of that. If you guys would like to see a DIY embellishment cluster video on this channel, let me know in the comments down below. I'd be glad to film one featuring a ton of beautiful sequins. So again, let me know in the comments down below, and I'd be happy to do that. So you can see me flipping through the rest of the paper pad, which is one of my favorite color schemes. It just has so many great colors and so many great patterns, a lot of basic patterns, which I feel like a lot of collections are missing nowadays. So I'm really glad to be using all those. So I have a couple layers under my photo. I have that wood grain on the right, and then on the left side I have the black and white XOXO paper. Now I remembered I just ordered these Life in Color clear stickers, and I wanted to use those. And one thing I had an idea to do was to do the torn edge on the background paper. This is a really great technique to do when you have a double-sided paper. If you don't have a double-sided paper, it's a little awkward unless you want that white to show through, so it really depends. But I used this beautiful yellow notebook paper on the other side, which is perfect because yellow is the other color in this color scheme. So now I have my dog photo, which this is my dog named Comet. If you guys don't follow me on my personal channel, you might not know, but he's a rescue we got a while back in 2011, and he's the cutest dog. And so here he was on a car ride, and I just thought this was so cute. And it is the epitome of summer in this photo because the lake's in the background and the sun shining in on him. It's just a perfect photo. Like if this was a person, it would be really cool, but it's of a dog, so it's even cooler, you know? So I want to talk about some of the summer trends that are happening in the scrapbook industry, which seem to be more icons than anything. So flamingos, watermelons. I think I've seen a couple toucans featured. We also had the Amy Tangerine collection a while back with tigers in it, and I know people are bringing that back out for summer. But we also have the florals, which I bring a couple florals in here for summer. And then the wood grain. I think wood grain's a year-round staple, but for summer it just seems so refreshing and light. Here I'm using a little piece of washi tape. There's also a lot of fun, bright, bold colors. So here I'm using a diagonal stripe in a couple different places, but we also have the bold black and white XOXO background, which again just totally screams summer. But yeah, a lot of icons collections coming out with the umbrellas, the flip-flops, the swimsuits, all of that. And then even like barbecuing, I've seen a couple collections featuring those. But it's really fun to see how things change over the course of the seasons. So I just wanted to touch on some of those summer things happening now. And of course for colors, I go a little bit off camera here, but colors are yellows and blues. And of course we also bring in lots of bright, bold colors like pinks and teals. So let me know what your favorite color to scrap in the summer with is. So scrapbooking the summer photos. So this is one of my summer photos. And I went for the yellow and blue theme. I think the lake had a lot to do with it, as well as my dog's color. He's very golden, as you might know. So I decided to go with that. I even used gold for my title later on, which you'll see in a little bit here. And I'm just going to use my fine line bottle to glue that little tab down. It's just a little label from Ellie Studio. And here's where I grabbed that sequin mix again, and I was going to dive in with those, and then I realized I wanted to put my title down, so I'm going to grab a couple of them using my EK Success Tool tweezers. I need to figure out how to redo my quick stick because it's become unsticky already and I threw away the instructions foolishly, so now I need to go find how to do that. But here I'm using a bunch of sequins from that collection, and it has the blues, the yellows, everything you need for summer. And again, it's perfect for boy pages because it has the deep browns and the deep blues and the greens, and it even has some quirky little shapes in there. I think there's some squares in there, which is a little bit unique. And I believe there's a collection that coordinates with this. I just can't remember it off the top of mind. Here's where I pull in those flowers. These stickers are from We Are Memory Keepers, and this little yellow one says Moments from Real Life, which I thought was really cute because this is just one moment we had in the car. I just snapped a photo while we were driving. He just looks so cute. I can't get over this photo. And then the flowers on the front of this are from We Are Memory Keepers. I think No Place Like Home or Honey I'm Home collection. Can't 100% remember what it's called, but I just ordered this a while back from Amazon. And here's where I realized I wanted to put my title down, and these are some Pink Fresh Studio gold foiled alphabets, and I wanted to call it Golden Boy. Originally I thought I was going to do a horizontal title, but I actually do a vertical title instead, which is outside my normal zone, but I've really been trying to reach out for different looks for my titles, so that's what I end up going with. And this does take me a little while to get down. So while that's happening, I want to talk about a couple other trends for summer and more icons I thought of. So I was thinking about how in summer we often want to keep scrapbooking simple because we're often trying to make more memories during summer. Like if you have kids or if you have time off of work or just enjoying the nice weather, we often make a lot of memories in the summer that are more iconic than the rest, if that makes sense. So family vacations and all of that tend to get sidetracked our memory keeping. So I just want to say it's important to plan memory keeping into your everyday life. Which is something we like to live by down here at Spiegel Mom Scraps, is trying to do 15 minutes every day. If you haven't joined our Facebook group, it's called 15 Minutes to Scrap with Spiegel Mom Scraps, and we just like to encourage creativity in any form whenever you can, because it's important for us to have this outlet, because as many of you know, it's probably very therapeutic to scrapbook, or it's very stress relieving. It's just nice to tear paper and to get messy sometimes. So I hope you guys enjoyed this layout. This was my 15 minutes to scrap. I filmed this pretty late at night. I had a business trip this month, and this was one of those videos I had to get done right when I got back because I was very busy. So I'm glad I got it done. It was just one of those random memories I picked out to scrapbook, and then this is how it turned out. I didn't have a plan. I just went with it. And I love it. So that's all that matters. Those are those two flowers from the We Are Memory Keepers collection. And now I'm going to go back with a couple more of the clear stickers from the Life in Color sticker sheet set. Some black and white ones. I should have brought in a little bit more of that darker black color, but I ended up going with that dark blue color instead, which is in the background. And then here's where I decorate with a bunch of these sequins. What's really fun about this sequin pack is there's so many different types of sequins. There's large round with the textured circles, or there's flat round, or there's the squares. And they also have smaller yellow ones. It's just really fun. And then you also have the cupped sequins, which are a little bit different texture. So if you guys haven't checked out the sequin mix yet, I highly recommend it. It has a lot of unique colors, which is perfect for a lot of layouts. Like I picked out the yellow, blues, and browns for this one, but there's also the greens, and I think there's some reds in there, which of course I can use on another layout upcoming. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up as usual. And if you're new here, please subscribe. We'd love to have you stick around. But I hope you guys enjoyed this last video for July. If you did, let me know in the comments down below what your favorite part is. And don't forget to comment with what you liked most about scrapbooking your summer photos, whether it be the products you get to use or just finally capturing those vacation memories. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you again so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!